So, partner.
Ooh, howdy.
What are we gonna do today?
Oh, we're gonna do some stuff. Hey, by the way,
Yeah?
aren't you glad that we're playing a game that kind of like no one gives a shit about in the grand scheme of things?
How so?
Oh, I'm just reading up about that Bungie thing.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, that's probably more interesting to us than like non-YouTubers. But what happened was, some YouTuber was uploading like Destiny, the game Destiny. Some YouTuber was uploading like Destiny soundtracks to his channel, and Bungie hit him with like a copyright strike or DMCA takedown because he didn't have like the rights to that music, and his channel was taken down or something. And this guy, he got mad. He got mad and decided that he was gonna take revenge on Bungie, according to the lawsuit. There's a lawsuit, people. And what he did was he created new YouTube accounts where he was posing as Bungie employees and issuing DMCA takedowns on other Destiny YouTubers, pretending to be Bungie while doing it, and being like belligerent and stuff, and sending threatening emails saying like, "Oh, we're coming for you," and stuff like that, and actually hurt a lot of people and put like copyright strikes on their channel and stuff, because YouTube didn't like verify any of this. You can just claim to be whoever you want to be and just issue takedowns on people, and YouTube is gonna take a very hands-off approach to all of that and basically just like, hey, we're staying out of it. So he was able to do that for a while, and he managed to issue like DMCA takedown stuff like 96 times against other channels. So Bungie found out about this.
And now they're suing him.
They, with the help of YouTube, they managed to find him in real life. YouTube gave up his IP addresses. Apparently he used a VPN, but through that VPN he logged into his Google account, so they were still able to like find him.
I think that's a classic of like people not understanding how VPNs work.
It's like, why would you do that?
I am a bank robber. I put on a mask,
but still have
and then tell you my address to send the money to.
It's a mask, but then there's like a little tag in your neck where it's like, if lost, return to Anna at this address. So they found him, and they're suing him for like, I think it's like $7.6 million or something. So he's apparently in for some trouble.
You know, I think that's good. I'm not sure how I feel about suing for 7.6 million, which he probably doesn't have, and it's going to, you know, the big guy. I just wish stuff like this would also prompt some change in how YouTube handles this, because we've had like DMCA claims on our stuff for video games before.
Yeah.
I remember, wasn't it that like TED Talks copyright claimed our blood? No, it was even worse. It was Detroit Become Human.
Detroit Become Human.
Because fucking David Cage went there and like showed a clip from his video game, and they started sending DMCA takedown notices to people who played that. Yeah,
David Cage had a TED Talk, and he showed game footage from Detroit Become Human on that TED Talk. And TED Talk, like, for TED Talk, this is legitimate because a lot of people like repost it. They just take TED Talks and then they just download them and then they put them on their own YouTube channels or whatever. So TED Talks, that's a legitimate problem.
But they didn't exclude the video game footage, is the point.
No, exactly. but they usually do that. They just take their TED Talks and they chuck them into Content ID and then flag for matches, and then they hit people. Problem here was, since there was video game footage from like a cutscene or something, they managed to Content ID flag pretty much everyone on YouTube who had played Detroit Become Human. They issued like thousands of Well,
Yeah.
fraudulent, I guess,
But
but thousands
they
of
took them
incorrect.
back in the end, so that's fine.
They figured out immediately what was wrong, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna release all these claims. Sorry, people. So that's fine.
but we've had it other times before, and it doesn't always go that way, and it's annoying.
No, we had another Let's Play channel. Oh, poor guy. I remember that. It was some Brazilian dude who had a Let's Play channel. He like never went anywhere. He had like a couple of hundred subscribers or something after uploading thousands of videos for several years. But he was part of like an MCN, which is what it's called. That is short for a multi-channel network. And that is a thing that was popular back in the day in YouTube, back before YouTube had this infrastructure in place for content creators, and it was more like the Wild West or whatever. A lot of the things we take for granted today didn't exist. Stuff like just monetization options and all of the stuff you can do yourself on your channel was very much more bare bones. So you had to have like a direct link to YouTube to actually sort of like start monetizing and making money and stuff. And that's where these MCNs came in. That was a thing back then. They acted like as agents for YouTubers.
Yeah.
So nowadays they're useless. They're completely useless. There's no reason for anyone to be part of an MCN. But he had signed up for one, which was like some sort of music MCN, and I have no idea why they even put a Let's Play channel on their roster. And they just took his LP of Bloodborne. All of it, his entire LP of Bloodborne, like dozens of videos, and just chucked all of it into the content ID system on his behalf and started flagging for matches. So they issued like content ID claims again against tens of thousands of people all over the globe and stuff. And this guy got hit with like so much hate mail and people wanting to find him in real life and stuff that he ended up like deleting his YouTube channel over it.
Oh, so that was the Bloodborne thing, I guess. Yeah, but it happens. It sucks.
It sucks.
Either way, I don't think
I don't-
anyone is gonna do it for West of Loathing.
I don't think so either. I don't think anyone is gonna hit West of Loathing with anything.
Alright, that means we gotta hit West of Loathing with something, which
With
is
some content.
we wanted to do Reboot Hill, but you reminded me that there was somewhere I gotta go.
Yes, because
Remind me where that is.
I looked
again.
up the puzzle and there are actually 2 answers that can be correct. And if you go to Kellogg Ranch, you can eliminate one of these possibilities. If you don't do this, then whatever you guess will always be incorrect.
Great.
Oh, there's a skeleton out here in the desert. Well, that's not very strange, because people die all the time in the desert. This skeleton, though, is doing arm curls with a pair of iron dumbbells. He doesn't have any muscles, but somehow his bones are extremely ripped and or swole.
That doesn't even begin to make sense.
Well, medically speaking, yeah, that is utterly absurd.
Oh, you can't outflex him because you don't have enough intimidating.
Nah.
I
Guess
guess
I
you gotta
gotta
fight
fight him.
the swole. It's a
I guess-
thick-boned skeleton.
I guess they're doing it with just... Oh, I only do 7 to 9 damage to him?
Well, that's fine. You got the bone saw.
Well, yeah, but
Well,
what the
the
hell?
1, 2, 3 usually does a lot more damage.
But it's 36 to 42. That's...
I guess he has a lot of like armor.
I guess.
I guess he really is a
I
tough
guess
skeleton.
But he got nothing against Doc Alice. So.
No, Bonesaw is the auto win against any undead.
Wonderful.
Excellent. Ooh, some extra large boots.
Okay, these boots once belonged to a person with extra large foot bones. There's plenty of room for you to walk around in them. 20 maximum HP.
And 4 armor and action points. We have to check if that's
Yeah.
better.
And I got a Kellogg Ranch brochure.
Well,
It's a brochure. You're sure of it, bro. Ha ha ha.
all
right,
right.
all
Well,
right.
we were going there
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
I know it doesn't say new, but I don't think we've been here. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. I can't remember.
Out of the way. So,
You got your spit-soaked boots.
it's
Oh,
just 3.
3 action points is too good.
Yeah,
3 action points is just too good.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I like doing my big 1, 2, 3 is the problem.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at this brochure.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's just a brochure about that weird combination Dude Ranch Sanatorium down south. There's nothing in it if you don't already know. No, you don't already know, so you toss it. Maybe we have been there before.
Combination Dude Ranch Sanatorium.
Yeah, you know what a Dude Ranch is?
Maybe I don't actually.
Like, I think a Dude Ranch is like, there's another agave there.
I know.
I think that's like where city slickers can go and like pretend to be cowboys or whatever.
Oh, no, I don't think we've been here. Me
All
building a gymnasium, and this is some kind of stable or something.
Looks like a barn.
A barn. I can't pick it, I know. But let's go in the main building first.
Let's do that.
Kellogg's office, dormitory, kitchen,
I don't
rolls.
think we've been here, no.
I don't think we've been here.
Oh, a loose floorboard.
With fingerprints on it.
We'll
pry it up.
Then. Oh. It's the keys to every door in every building in the Kellogg Ranch.
You'll be a serial unlocker. Well,
that was good.
Whoops. It's a big ruler. It's like a scale, but for height.
Uh-huh. According to this ruler, you are 7 parasangs and 3 horses tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly.
What is this?
Years worth of height and weight.
Yeah.
Height and weight recordings for the ranch's customers. It is the most boring book you have ever read in its entirety.
Well, you clearly never tried to read Ulysses.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go for something like work-related. Because, you know, I bet your work-related books are boring as shit.
Says the lawyer?
Look, I will fight you on this, okay? Law is legit not boring.
I do really cool science shit. What the hell? I have tried to read the titles of your law books.
Comment section.
And they put me to sleep. The titles.
I guess we'll find out here if our viewers are more inclined toward the natural sciences or toward the humanities. What excites you more?
Yeah, but you
the idea of reading science shit or the idea of reading law shit?
Oh my god, you're okay, fine.
What?
You know what? Yeah, you can ask people that.
I'm asking people that.
Okay, sure.
Because I would rather read law shit than science shit. I might be in the minority here.
Yeah, you are. you are.
But
I'm very sorry to tell you this, but
technicalities regarding what counts as theft and what counts as embezzlement, doesn't that just make you all wet?
No, it doesn't. And like you have like at least 3 really thick books about school law of all things, so you know.
Look.
Anyway, I went with something that wasn't work-related for either of us, that is universally agreed to be a really boring book. In fact, for Ulysses, I read the other day that in the US, they had it up for, what is it, like censorship, whatever. And
that one as well?
Huh?
I mean, I've heard about US starting to censor books and stuff.
No, this was a while ago, I think, originally, like back when it came out or something. And in order to judge it, the judge, like to judge it fairly, the judge actually forced himself to read it in its entirety. And this was actually so noteworthy because most people just don't.
I haven't read Ulysses.
I tried because, like, when I graduated high school, my English thesis I had to write, for some reason, I picked Stream of Consciousness. But I switched tracks to Virginia Woolf, like, really quickly because I'm like, I can't do this.
What's it even about?
Yes.
Oh.
Who knows? Nobody reads it.
All right. All right.
I forget. I tried. I started. Honestly, I can't remember. It's been so long. But
comment section. Can you write a 500-word essay about what Ulysses is about?
Yeah, but no interpunction. Like no commas. No
new paragraphs.
Nothing. Just the same style as the book.
Oh, is that how the book is written?
Yeah.
Like a stream of consciousness thing.
It is a stream of consciousness book. It is the stream of consciousness book. I think the ending is famous for the last couple of pages. Like it's just a run-on sentence.
That sounds terrible to read.
Yes, which is why I'm saying, I think I'd rather just read like years worth of height and weight measurements.
Oof.
Anyway.
It's
a scale. It's like a ruler, but for weight.
Weigh yourself. Ooh, according to this scale, you weigh 36 pounds. You don't know how to use this scale correctly. Oh, there are rules.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a list of draconian fitness rules that the guests of this sanatorium had to adhere to.
Oh boy.
Are they doing, what was it? It's not CrossFit. What was it? Kurt's Fit.
Oh. Purity is the best sauce.
What?
It's a large oven, but it doesn't have a door, just a wide slot.
Okay. A dough press. It's a combination grain sifter, flour mill, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty, so we have to make bread or something.
I guess?
Ooh, it's a dormitory. Keep calm and enjoy nothing.
Ooh.
There's a skeleton in this bed, and it's wearing weird metal pants.
Thank you.
Chastity pants.
-5 moxie.
-5 moxie. Ooh, bones. We can get bones. Got some skeleton bones. A scrap of paper. It's torn out diary. Supposed to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand sleeping in those metal pants. They're so noisy, especially when I... Purity of glands. Tasty.
Alright.
Got some lockers.
Yeah.
It is not, unexpectedly, locked. Got the keyring. That's fine. Kellogg's Grain Flakes recipe. Oh my god, they're doing it. They're doing it with actual Kellogg's and being anti-masturbation.
They are.
That's why everyone is America has got a snipped off dick. It's because of this guy.
Alright,
it's because of old man Kellogg who was like, we gotta stop them kids from jerking off.
Yeah.
We gotta stop them from jerking off because that's not what God wants. Because he wasn't just a cornflakes maker, he was also a crazy religious kook. And he managed to sell that on the American public. It's so crazy how, like, the whole circumcision thing, it's not that old. It's not that old of a tradition. It didn't used to be that way. Until this guy. Okay, so how many foreskins do you need to make grain flakes?
I don't know, unless spelt is another word for foreskin.
Yeah.
I don't know what spelt is, but...
But you got a cowboy chef's hat.
Yeah, ooh.
It is popular amongst camp cooks and people working in restaurants who wish they were camp cooks.
Alright.
Well, that's neat.
And...
Open it. Sugared pork balls, peppermint drops, and Kellogg Ranch workout regimen. Ooh, meat drop bonuses for the rest of the day. That's really good.
Atom drop bonus.
We should pop those after we've slept.
Yeah.
Warm up stretching, lung expansion. Is that how many times you're allowed to breathe? Equilibrium maintenance stretching, skeleton vibration, cool down stretching.
Maybe lung expansion, they just blow air into your lungs until you can't anymore.
Ugh.
Who knows?
Ugh. Ooh, a dusty old diary.
Oh, is this what we're here for?
Might be.
Give me them hot secrets.
You pick up the diary and blow off some of the dust. The cover says, The Diary of something Smith. The first name is worn away, but you can tell it was longer than 7 letters. That's the clue.
Okay.
Sadly, the contents aren't particularly juicy. The author joined Kellogg's health program because she'd had several relatives with poor health and wanted to preserve her own. She found the ranch to be pretty boring, but appreciated that the lack of anything much else to do gave her plenty of time to spend knitting, which was her favorite hobby. The last entry mentions Kellogg's death, rumored but unconfirmed to be due to a brain aneurysm caused by outrage at hearing a dirty joke, and that the author was returning home. Guess she forgot the diary when she left.
Not particularly hot after all.
How sad.